All right, how's it going, everybody? This is Rob. Super excited to talk to everybody today. It's really so hard to get time to do this because, if I'm not, kind of dealing with my own personal things, just in life period, then, I'm off about making money, postmating and so on and so forth. But I kind of want to talk about a few things today. I just kind of wanted to start off. I'm so super excited. Kind of got my notes here, so I don't like go all off on a tangent. But the first thing is I've hit that $10,000 mark. I did it a few days, did it under 3 months. Which is 3 months exactly is the time frame when I've been doing Postmates, but I've done it under 3 months. So this is super exciting. I'm on course to in the next 3 months to do another 10,000, and then by the end of December, I should have earned about $30,000 doing Postmates. I'm telling you, this is just phenomenal. If I was given the opportunity to do this before, if I was told about this before, I tell you, making loans and and that kind of stuff, would have never done it. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time. I'd rather get out there, work, and based on my own efforts, based on my own abilities, get out there, make money that I don't have to pay back to anybody, except for the IRS. So gotta do that. But you get the gist of what I'm talking about. Okay, it's just an absolutely phenomenal feeling. Okay, so I'm talking about over 1,100 deliveries, and that's probably what I'll put for my title. 1,100 equals $10,000. I mean, it's just that simple, this is some powerful stuff. Also, one of the things I'm really excited about, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of you guys too out there, is you've got your personalized Postmate card, which is really cool too. Just really, when you have something like that, it just, kind of legitimizes what you're doing, kind of makes you feel like, hey, I'm a special part of this team. I'm out there working, expanding the business, just, making things happen. So, it's pretty exciting. Okay. So I want to touch on those two things. So now the big thing, there's been a lot of talk and people are upset about this and people have their own opinion and so on and so forth. And so let me go to flip over my notes. And so the big talk today is going to be about tips. All right. TIPS, tips. Okay. And so one of the things that people need to understand, and they don't get this, is that tips are not automatic. Okay. You have to earn them. Okay. So they are given for people that, have done exceptional service, great service, that have gone above and beyond, okay, what, typically happens. That's what tips are given for. Okay. It's not something that you just, you demand that you get. It's the customer. The customer determines whether or not, you've earned it. And so the important thing to understand about tips is, again, they're not guaranteed. And so if you're not getting good tips, you need to examine what it is that you're doing that's wrong. Okay. Ask people that are getting good tips, ask them, what do they do? There are tons of videos out there, that tell you, some people, they do things like, and this is what gets me, and I've observed this, from other people, they don't have the food inside of, of their bag, which the Postmates bag is the money maker. You have to understand the perception that people have. Okay, meaning that you have taken great care of their food, this thing that's going to make them happy. Okay, and you've put it in this bag and you've taken great care to make sure that they get it. People are giving people food, okay, without putting it inside of the bag. Okay, some people are, are giving food and they're not smiling at the customer, make a quick, conversation just really fast. Those first couple of minutes are crucial when you meet the customer. It's going to determine, whether or not they're going to give you a tip. And so people aren't, they aren't taking advantage of those things. They aren't doing the necessary steps. Okay, another thing that gets me are people that hand food through the window and they're sitting in a car. Why would you do that? Okay, why would you expect to get tips for doing something like that? When I drive up in the drive-through window at McDonald's and they give me my food, I don't give them a tip. Why would I? That's the same perception that you're giving them, as if you are a drive-through window. People don't give tips, okay, to drive-through, to people that are working in the drive-through window. They don't do it. So why are you doing it? Okay. So you have to get out of the car, walk up to the customer and present them their food. I'm gonna give you this example. I was in a Five Guys, and this crew that was working in Five Guys were absolutely amazing. Okay, and I think I talked about this on another video. And so after they made the food, the guy presents me with the food. He looks me in the eye, he smiles, he's super, super genuine, and he's super, super genuine. And he looks me in the eye, he presents this food to me, and it's like, wow. I felt like, man, I felt like I was like, a king or something. I felt like, like he was, he was doing something really special for me. And it made me want to give him a tip. It was powerful. So these are like the things that you should be doing. So look at some of the other videos that are out there. Check them out. Ask people in some of the chat rooms, the things that are specific to Postmates. Ask them.